With the rise and use of AI, a lot of software engineers, including myself, have lost their ability to code well. However, programming is fairly simple, but it is not easy. I'll explain. Programming is just problem solving. That's it. You learn a programming language, and like with any language, you get better at it by using it daily. And if you don't know a certain word or phrase, you look it up in the dictionary, or in this case the documentation for the programming language you're using. But it doesn't matter how many words you know if you can't form a proper sentence. Because when we speak, we try to solve a problem. How can we get our thoughts across? We then solve that problem by forming a proper sentence that, to our knowledge, vocalizes whatever we are thinking. This is exactly what a software engineer does in a nutshell. So you have to practice speaking. You have to practice problem solving. You have to form small sentences first and then progress to longer and more complicated sentences. But all of this requires you to think deeply, and AI has made us comfortable with shutting off our brain and writing prompts. This dulls our ability to solve problems, and even if you then know a programming language's syntax by heart, you won't be able to write a larger program simply because you have forgotten how to think. You've gotten weak when it comes to thinking and problem solving. This extends far beyond just programming. Just like going to the gym, our brain needs constant exercise. The good news is that we can always bounce back. I'm experiencing that right now, not just with programming, but with math, physics and general deep thinking. So if you want to bounce back and fall in love with coding again, all you need to do is tackle projects over and over again, a little every day. Start small and work your way up again. I mean, you wouldn't try to curl 30 kilos after a long time of inactivity in the gym, right? So today at work, for example, I opened the Godot game engine and created a small, simple game where you can bounce a 2D ball on a small movable platform. And I didn't use AI. This is very important. It doesn't look like much, and it's not. But I thought deeply, encountered problems, and solved those problems by reading the documentation. This is the key. And you know what? It was fun. It felt rewarding. This is all about small wins which compound over time. I mean, we are essentially rebuilding our confidence here, not just our competence. So pick a programming language, learn the syntax, and then immediately create small programs. Simple things like a very basic console application that prints your name after you entered into the program, for example. Things like this are gonna help you progress. There's nothing worse than not being confident in something but then shooting for a giant, complicated project. You will not only fail, but you will also get incredibly frustrated, so build your way up. Remember, our bodies have evolved for millions of years and have gotten really good at adapting to changing environments. Learning is what makes us human. It's why we can live anywhere and survive. It's why we are at the top of the food chain, and the principles on which our bodies are built are way older and wiser than us. All you have to do is expose yourself to an environment over and over and over again, and your body will automatically adapt, because that is our nature. Learning is inevitable. It just takes time, so have faith and be patient. And sometimes it helps to be surrounded by people who motivate you. And for that we have a growing Discord community where you can be surrounded by like-minded people who are getting better at what they do. Every single day, step by step. Why be alone, right? Join us, the link is in the description. That being said, have yourself a nice day. I hope to see you around. Bye.